Well, this is going to be another video with no script, but we're going to do it anyway. Hi guys! So I figured after going to Anime Expo I should do like a whole review of how the weekend went. And if you can't tell, I have a cough drop in my mouth because I'm sick. Before we get into that, instead of just kind of sitting here, I make it a little bit different. Take it to VA and kind of do it in the style of how he does his cosplay videos, but I'm not cosplaying. I'm just gonna take this wonderful stack of clothing here of all of the merch I got at Anime Expo, and I'm gonna try that on for you guys while I kind of talk about how the whole weekend went. From there, Brian, we're just get started. So don't mind the cabinet back here. My parents dropped this off while I was gone, and it's gonna get moved to somewhere over here, but I currently don't have the strength or energy to move this giant cabinet, especially while I'm sick. So it's just gonna chill here for now. Also, I will be changing. I'm going to be wearing like a crop top sports bra and leggings while I change, so if any of you motherfuckers get any weird ideas or decide to be like weird little I'm never gonna do a video like this again. So hopefully y'all can behave yourselves. Let's be normal, shall we? Why don't we start with day one of Anime Expo. My boyfriend and I actually flew in to LA on Friday morning, which was the first day of Anime Expo. And so we flew in super early. A lot of people got there the night before so they could be there right when Anime Expo started, but we flew in like the day of. So here's shirt number one. I'll get closer so you guys can see it a little bit better because the colors are kind of off. Also, everything I got is like oversized t-shirts and stuff so I can wear it with shorts and have it be like, you know, a little t-shirt dress kind of thingy. Yeah. There was 3 things that I wanted to get out of Anime Expo, like 3 of the main things that I wanted to go to, and that was going to the trash case panel, seeing the counter iron mouse panel, and going to a maid cafe. I didn't get to do any of those things. Not a single one. Day one, we stood in line. You might have actually seen my video on Twitter of it. Stood in line to get to the trash case panel. It was like, there's already thousands of people lined up. We had probably gotten there 2 hours before the panel was supposed to start, and we probably waited in line for like an hour. There's like line people trying to like organize it all, and they were like, you guys probably won't get in, and we were just like, okay, man. So we just left. And we were both really upset about that because that was like the one thing that we really wanted to go to, and we assumed that this conference was like ready for that. No, I don't think anyone was prepared for how many people wanted to go to the trash case thing. I'm out of breath. Don't mind me. Just have COVID. It's fine. And then I think we only went to one panel day one, and I think it was Doomsday with My Dog, like a new release for this new anime, and it seemed really cute. The way it was set up was like a comic book anime, so it just had like panels and then like the text bubbles came up of what they were speaking, but it was so fast. I consider myself a really fast reader, but holy shit, that was so fast. I needed that to be played at half speed, man. It would have probably been really cute had I gotten to like actually enjoy what was being said, but by the time I read something, I didn't even have time to process what I was reading, and the next speech bubble came up. So it was really hard to keep up with that. We stood in line for probably an hour to get food, and it cost about $50 for us to get noodles, some dumplings, and 2 drinks. Which, like, yeah, con food's gonna be expensive, but like, holy shit. Instead, we decided to join the wonderful hot dog vendors outside and just eat hot dogs. I had so many hot dogs last weekend. Oh, the hot dog vendors saved my life. So much cheaper, so much faster. It was faster to leave the con and then come back than it was to wait in line for food. So, line con is not a joke. It was all just a bunch of lines. But let's change into next t-shirt. And I knew there would be a lot of waiting in lines. I knew it would be expensive, but like, holy hot damn. They were not prepared for how many people would show up. I don't think they had any idea how any of it would go. End of day one, we're in the beer garden, waiting in line, of course, to get drinks. We were kind of looking at each other like, man, this sucks so far. All right, here's t-shirt number 2. Again, oversized, that I'll probably wear as shorts. And it says, waifu. Anyway, we're tired. We flew in early this morning. We didn't get to go to the thing we wanted to go to. Everything is like packed beyond belief. And then we decided to look to see if there were still Mogo Money Live tickets left. And thankfully, there were. While we were standing in line waiting for beer at Anime Expo, we bought tickets for Mogo Money Live. If you don't know what Moga Money Live is, it's Ludwig, basically a version of Jeopardy, and it was his last episode ever. He was doing a live performance. So we bought tickets to that because we were not having fun at Anime Expo. Day 2 was better. Day 2, they had a little bit more control over the crowd and how lining up was going to work. We also knew not to eat at the con because it'd be insane. Oh, we went to the OTV panel. Skara, Broden, Toast, Lily, and Yvonne were at the OTV panel. So that was cool. And in order to do that, we had to go to the panel that was before that, which I think is what made it hard for like everyone at Anime Expo to get to the thing they wanted to get to. It would tell you on like the app if the event was being cleared before or after the next panel. A lot of them weren't being cleared. So people would go to the event that was like 2 or 3 events ahead of the one they actually wanted to be at and then just stay there. Then anyone that was already in line couldn't get in because the hall was already full. I think that kind of effed over a lot of people, which was big brain, but also kind of sucks. We had to do that to get to the OTV panel. That was cool though. It was just Q&A. That was a cool panel. That was one that we wanted to go to. We didn't expect OTV to be there. That was cool. We went to Little Tokyo. Kind of looked around. We had dinner there. Met up with some people that night before Moga Money Live and at Moga Money Live. Oh, first night we also got to go to the AMV show, which is very cool, the anime music videos. That was actually something I'm really glad that we went to. We didn't plan to go to it at first, but we did, and it was very fun. And we met new friends at that too. But Moga Money Live was a fucking blast. Time for sweatshirts. It's so like whited out. I adjusted my light settings before I did this, but it's being a problem, of course. Let me see if I close my window if it'll help. That did help significantly. Here's outfit / clothing choice number 3. Little designs on the arms. Moga Money Live was very fun. Honestly, if we hadn't gone to Moga Money Live, I don't think I would have been as happy with the trip. It was definitely the highlight of my whole weekend, which the whole weekend was supposed to be about AX. There's a lot of big YouTubers there. I'm sure Ludwig will have a video posted of it by the time that I post it, but it was hilarious. It was very fun. The security at YouTube Theater was way higher than the security at Anime Expo. At Anime Expo, you had to go get like your COVID card checked so you could get a wristband, but they didn't give a flying fuck. You're supposed to like hold out your vaccine card and have them look at your ID and all this stuff, and you could hold up like a notepad and they'd be like, good. Like, they didn't check anything. They just were handing out wristbands like candy. You got in line, you didn't have a wristband, they would just give one to you, even if you didn't go through the COVID safety check. They didn't give a. And like the first 2 days, they did nothing to like enforce masks at all. By days 3 and 4, they were sending out notifications to the app like, please remember to wear your mask indoors, blah, blah, because no one was wearing their masks. They didn't do anything to actually check people for COVID. And you didn't even have to hand them a vaccine card. Day 3, it's kind of poopy again. I was tired. I was mildly hungover. The drinks at YouTube Theater were super goddamn strong. Didn't expect to be. I did not plan to get drunk. It kind of happened on accident. Connor and the Iron Mouse panel happened, and we got there early. We didn't get in, of course. We were going to go see if we could make it to a maid cafe that day. They were all sold out for the whole entire weekend. I think the AMV Awards were that night. We went to go see the AMV Awards. A lot of the panels we went to were just kind of like random. Like every line we got into, we'd sit there, wait, get to the front of the line, and then they'd be like, sorry, you can't come in. I was really cranky at this point. Day 4 again was not that bad. Oh, we should change sweatshirts. I very much enjoy this sweater. Yes. So comfy. So when I saw the sweater, I was like, oh, I need it. I love color blocking. We went to some yokai, historical Japanese culture is represented in anime. That was really cool. I really enjoyed that. We actually really wanted to go to that one. I was very happy that we made it into that one. Day 4 was a lot shorter. Oh, we went to this sports anime game quiz show. It was a lot harder than I thought it would be. Like, I thought that I watched a lot of sports anime. Turns out I don't. I just found out that there's a ballroom dancing anime this weekend, and I used to be a ballroom dancer, so I was like, oh, yeah, bro. So that's something that's on my watch list now. Monday night, we watched Stranger Things, which I cried. The last one is my favorite thing that I got, and I'll tell you guys the story behind it in just a second. It was Monday that I looked at RJ, and I was kind of like, I have bad news. I had been coughing a little bit at that point. My throat kind of hurt, and he was like, it's probably, just from being at the con all weekend, con flu, con crud, whatever you want to call it. And then Tuesday, we woke up super early. I didn't sleep like at all Monday night because I just had so many mixed feelings. Disappointment, of excitement. I got to meet a bunch of people that I've been wanting to meet. I got to meet new people. didn't want to leave, but at the same time I did. I just kind of wanted to chill. I had wished that Anime Expo had been a little bit better. It was the first con I've ever been to. I really didn't have that much fun. There's definitely highlights of it, but I think, like I said, had we not gone to Mogul Money live, and had I not met up with people and made new friends, the weekend would wholly not have been worth it. The whole thing was kind of a disappointment, I'm not gonna lie. Let me show you the last highlight of what happened. The last piece of merch. Big sweater. As you can see, the sweater is very large on me. So I got it from the same shop that I got the pink one from. I remember when we walked past the shop in the expo hall and I saw that one and I was like, I love that. I wish that it was in green because pink is not really my favorite color, but I still liked it, so I got it. Then I saw someone getting this as I was walking by and I was like, oh, I like that too. It says, I loaf you, with a little piece of bread on it. Aww. And I was like, that's cute, I want that. And I was like, okay, I know I want it, and I left the booth, and then later that night I kept thinking about it, and I was like, if it's there, if we go back and it's there, then it was meant to be. If it's gone, then it just wasn't meant to be, kind of thing. Ended up going back to the expo hall 10 minutes before the expo hall closed, and we went to the booth. When we had been there 2 days ago, they had almost no sizes left. And I was like, I don't care what sizes they have. If they have this sweatshirt there when I go back, it was meant to be. And I walked up to them and I said, what do you have left of the brown I Loaf You sweatshirt? And they said, all we had left was XXL. And I was like, perfect. I'll take it. I really expected it to be sold out, especially with the luck we had all weekend. And it wasn't. And I was like, I was so happy that it was there. We needed this win. It's big and comfy. As you can guess from the thumbnail and my voice and being sick, I did indeed contract COVID. My boyfriend also has COVID. We both have to stay quarantined. I just felt like trash. My throat was on fire, like achy, gross everywhere, and I woke up with like the worst fever I've had. If you were at an Anime Expo, let me know what your favorite piece of merch was. If you were at Anime Expo, what was your favorite part of Anime Expo? How did it go for you? I would say mine was kind of neutral. There was highlights. There was a lot of things that made me very upset. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good night.